Hey, it's Lou Bortone with LouBortone.com, and I want to show you some ways to create custom thumbnails for YouTube. As you can see here, I have started to, I haven't gotten all the way through here yet, but I've started to create a lot of custom thumbnails for my videos because they obviously convert a lot better and they help the potential viewer find your video and hopefully click on your video because they look way more fun than, like, here's one that's, I don't think this is even a public video, but here's one that's just a screenshot, which is what YouTube gives you, versus some of these which are way more fun. So I can show you how to add thumbnails in YouTube later on, or in another video. I know I have a video about that somewhere. Basically, when you create your video, there's an area here for custom thumbnail. So the three choices that YouTube gives you are here, but you have the option of creating a custom thumbnail, and you want to do that because, again, it's just a lot more engaging, a lot more powerful, and will help you get more views. So there's a few ways you can create your custom thumbnails. You can do it in Canva, canva.com, and in some regards, in some cases, you can do it for free in Canva. So if I put in YouTube thumbnail into Canva, it's going to show me all kinds of potential templates to use for your YouTube thumbnails. Now, thumbnails are usually best if they are very easy to read and they have some kind of engaging image to pull you in. So again, this might be, if this person was a YouTube personality, that might make sense because they have their picture and a pretty big headline. Same here with Exploring Tuscany. I'm doing a marketing retreat in Tuscany soon, but that's another video. So here are all of your thumbnail templates in Canva. So if you're going to do this in Canva, essentially you'd put in your own image and change the text. So I could replace this with something else. If I was doing a video, again, I might just use my own image in some cases, or maybe I put the pug in there. So I just change the text. Oops. So again, it's not that difficult to do it in Canva, and then you just download it and output it using their templates. But the way I do it most of the time, see, here's the YouTube thumbnail. So you can go in here and find your potential thumbnail. And I have done some on here, but the way I do it most often is I used this software called Thumbnail Blaster. I'll put the link below. Thumbnail Blaster is a really reasonably priced software, very affordable, one-time fee, where you can go in to the thumbnail creator here and create custom thumbnails based on their templates, of which there are many. So this lovely screen opens up here. So again, you can connect this to your YouTube account so that you can actually go to the YouTube video and create the thumbnail right from that. I'm not going to do that because I don't have that feature here. But what I usually do, and again, these are my videos right here on YouTube. So if I come in here and I see, oh, here's one where I didn't create a custom thumbnail, do I want to select that? I can go in there and start working on that one. But what I usually do is I just start with a blank slate. So I click Start with No Video. And again, now you can see that there are dozens of templates for you to start with. I tend to use the same 2 or 3 because I'm trying to have some semblance of branding here, but there's tons and tons of templates that you can use. In fact, some of the ones that I have used are down here. These are ones that I've used and saved, so I can go back and keep using the same video. So if I'm doing a Lou's Reviews, I just go to this one and I can just change out the text. I did a Women Who Rock series, so there's that one. all kinds of ones that I've used. But again, if you just want to start from scratch, you can go in here and pick a design or thumbnail. And I'm going to pick this one again. Click Use Template. And this is a good one to start with for YouTube because it already has a nice red background and everything. But I can change out the text to whatever I want. So maybe it's a, how to create, and I can change the text here, over here in the font families here. I can take this out, I can just, anything I don't want to just go and I put like this little trashy thing here, trash can. And I can remove all of these. I wish I could just hit delete, but I have to go over to trash and hit the little trash can. Right? So now I'm basically cleaning this up so I can start with a little bit more of a blank slate. So I'm probably going to do how to create custom. Now it's a little too big, but I'll fix that later. And then go back in here to text. And again, I've got plenty of different fonts to choose from, but I will stick with this one because that's what I have on the top. How to create custom thumbnails. And again, I just replace the text with my own text. Do I want all caps? Probably not. Thumbnails. All right, so everything's all over the place here, but we're going to fix all that. First of all, as much as I love YouTube Lady here, I'm going to change that to one of my own images that I have here. So I can do this and just click replace image and resize it. But, maybe I don't like that one. I don't know, it's not terrible, but we can change that again. I can upload images from the system here that are included with Thumbnail Blaster, or I can find images for free on Pixabay. But in this case, again, so much of the YouTube custom thumbnail is based on the topic and the person doing it. So in this case, I do want to use my image, but I'll use this wise ass one instead and replace it. Now I could flip it here because I'm looking the wrong way. Let's see if that'll work here. Flip alignment. Oops, that didn't help me. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, I see what I have to do it this way. All right, so now I'm on the right side here. Oops, I don't want to mess up my background too much. And I'm going to move myself over here. And I'm going to put this on 2 lines because it is taking up too much space. I can go in here now and adjust the line height. Just take it down a little bit. And then I can move things up or down. So here's my how-to. I can make that a little bit bigger by stretching it, or I can go over here and make it bigger. How to create custom thumbnails. Still not thrilled with the line height there, but I guess it'll be okay. And maybe down here I'll put my name or something like that. So if I want to add more text, I just go over here, to text, and I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to change it to my name, so I can put that below where I am. I'm going to change the sizing and reduce the size a little bit. Let's make that like 60-ish. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm probably going to change that to white because it's on black. Just go up here like that, and now I've got my white on black. So there I am. Maybe I can be a little bigger. Why not? And then I've got my how-to on this red flag here. Again, that could even be probably a little bigger. How to create custom thumbnails. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this yellow so it'll pop more. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Yellow and yellow. All right, so I like that. I'm going to move this whole thing over so it's a little bit more centered. So you can, once you're in here, you can move everything around. You can fool around with the spacing. Again, I could probably even get away with making that bigger. Make this a little bigger. Now here's where I'm going to get really fancy. I think I'm going to make this white. So I just go over here and make that white. All right, so how to create custom thumbnails. I can fancy it up a little bit more. Here's the background here. I could change that if I wanted to. Just go to change image and pick a different background if I want, but I like this background, so I'm going to keep that. And you can find shapes in here, arrows and badges and gosh, all kinds of crazy stuff. Cutouts. I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but okay. Is there a pug here? Add image. Oh, that's like a bulldog. So anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, you can remove anything if you don't want it. So maybe I'll do some more. Here's all your fonts. Here's your images. Here's your background. I could make this a plain color if I wanted, or a pattern, or an image again, or a gradient. So use tons and tons and tons of options here. So now that I have my basic layout, I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit. I'm gonna give this create custom a shadow. I don't like that shadow, so I'm gonna reduce the blur and the offset amounts so that it's a little tighter like that. And I'm also gonna do that with this. I'm gonna make that really big, and I could do a stroke on it, which basically is like an outline, which isn't bad, but I think I'm gonna do shadow on that one again too. Thumbnails, did I spell that right? Yes. I'm gonna make the offset a little less. 3. All right, and then I'm gonna give this one a stroke, which is an outline, and I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker. Oops, maybe not that thick. How to create custom thumbnails. So there you go. That's that. I can save it as a JPEG now and download it, or I can click save and continue, and I can save it with watermark, which I don't want to do. I can publish this right to YouTube now. I can go right to that video, which I haven't actually done yet, and send it right to YouTube and have it add it to YouTube, which is great. Or I can save it as a PNG, so I'll have it later on. And then when I go back to my, all of my choices here to start with no video, in Thumbnail Blaster. It's taking a while here. Start with no video. That design that I just created, which was based on this template, is now going to be, if I scroll down a bit, I'll find that down here with my thumbnails and my videos that I created for myself. Got to do some serious scrolling. It's there somewhere, but I can't find it right this second. You'll just have to trust me on that one. But again, you can see I've done all these crazy custom thumbnails, which are far more engaging and colorful than your average thumbnail that YouTube sticks you with. So that's Thumbnail Blaster. It's part of this Blaster Suite software. Again, really very affordable, and really a great way to create custom thumbnails. Oops, let me go back to Thumbnail Blaster here. You can even split test and do other stuff. So it's just great software, one-time fee, like I said, really affordable. And it's a great way to start with a nice template and then just create a thumbnail on the fly, a custom thumbnail. So when I go back to my videos over here, when I go and upload that video, I can pull in that thumbnail that I just created. So, and that's that. So that's how you create a custom thumbnail in Thumbnail Blaster. Hope it helps, and check Bortone.com for more tutorials and info, Or, of course, you can visit my YouTube channel and subscribe here. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.